No way this is happening right now. Dude, look at that! Welcome to Lapland, Finland, where we just have a little bit of snow. Mike, help me up.
Come on.
Give me your hand.
You gotta get closer. Come on.
I thought it was maybe up to the kneecaps. And I'm not even at the bottom.
Oh, are you serious?
Jared, I need a hand.
I'm here to help.
Get the. Okay.
You want to back up?
I'm actually stuck.
Two idiots.
Oh, and
as you can see, it's a very snowy place, and oh my gosh, we've got Mike Sheffer here. We've got Jared over there. So if you have been watching me for a while, welcome back to the channel. And if you are new here, my name's Erik. I love to travel, and this is why Lapland, Finland is one of my top travel destinations I have ever been to. Okay, so first off, you can't go walking around the woods of Lapland without a pair of these guys on. The first activity on my list is snowshoeing. Lapland on average gets 60 to 90 centimeters of snow, and the snowpack is usually the deepest in mid-March, which was right when I was visiting. Snowshoeing was one of the best ways to fully immerse ourselves in the wilderness of Lapland and get a solid workout in.
so we found out the secret to this deep, treacherous snow in Finland. A pair of these boys, snowshoes. So we've been out here for 2 hours, just out here in the wilderness of Finland, snowshoeing around, and we come upon this abandoned cabin.
Okay, so the cabin isn't quite abandoned, but the story behind it is pretty cool.
We are actually in Levi, and we are at the ski resort, and this is actually a prop from a movie about the life of Santa. This is apparently where Santa grew up in the film, but if you look this way, here Mike, turn the camera, we're actually right in the middle of a ski resort.
I highly recommend going for a snowshoe hike. It is a killer workout and it's a great way to take in the area. But if you're kind of lazy or you're looking for a bit more of a thrill, the next activity on my list is snowmobiling.
It is the jet ski of the snow. It is the best way to get around up here, and it's actually very interesting. Before you go out and you rent this, you have to have a full decked out survival suit. So if you can see, I'm in a full-on winter, you know, if you get lost in the tundra, this is gonna keep you warm.
Just notice how quiet it is with all the snow. I could literally hear the snowflakes hitting my jacket. That's how quiet it is.
You can't find this in New York.
No,
You can't
definitely
find
not.
this in New York. One of the biggest questions I get asked about my videos, especially the really glossy travel videos, is where do you get your music? And I know for a lot of YouTubers, that's a big issue because of copyright. I am proud to announce that this video is sponsored by Epidemic Sound, the platform that I use to get all of my music for all of my travel videos. They have the largest online library of sounds. A lot of times when I'm making these videos, I just go by a mood. So on Epidemic, I can type in happy, I can type in sad, I can type in cinematic. And by doing that through their selection process, I can narrow down almost exactly the track that I'm feeling. I'm gonna play this drone clip twice. Notice the difference in the feeling with this song versus this one. Completely different feel, right? That is how powerful music is in these videos.
I have a link in the description of this video that gives you a 30-day trial, and there is basically no commitment. See what you think of it. Honestly, it is my go-to tool for making these videos complete and really telling the story through sound design.
No, Jared, you're gonna get stuck, bro. Did he just get stuck? So that's actually how deep the snow is. If you're not an expert snowmobiler, like Jared is not, make sure to stay on the road. If you are here in Lapland, I highly recommend renting one of these bad boys.
The faster you go, the easier it is, which I think it's a good lesson for life.
When you're this far up north, I think the best thing to do is to just, embrace the cold. The next must-see place on my list is the SnowVillage Ice Hotel. Let's start off with some hotel stats. The SnowVillage covers an area of 20,000 square meters. It's built up every year from scratch, and construction begins around late October to early November when it gets cold enough. The hotel is constructed from 20 million kilos of snow and 350,000 kilos of crystal clear natural ice. Celsius. The temperature in the SnowVillage remains at I guess you could call it comfortable, -2 to about -5 degrees Celsius. The Ice Hotel comes complete with an amazing restaurant, a movie theater, bar, and even a chapel. The suites are all decorated with elaborate art sculpted into the ice itself. It's a bucket list, one-of-a-kind experience. If you're all about making unique travel memories, the Ice Hotel is for you. So you can't go all the way to Finland without doing the next activity on my list, which is the smoke sauna and the Finnish river ice bath. So normally what you do is you go into the sauna, you warm up your body real nice to the point where you are so hot that the only way to really appease this heat and to get rid of this heat is to run down to the river and jump into the river into this little hole, which they call the Finnish ice bath. Now, the tradition of the smoke sauna is a massive, massive part of Finnish culture. There are approximately 5.5 million people living in Finland, and there are an estimated 2 million saunas. That is how much the Finnish people like their sauna. The smoke sauna is an art form. At sunrise, a fire is made and it is stoked for 6 to 8 hours until the rocks are heated up to the proper temperature. Normally when you do this, you go naked, but because this is going on YouTube and I want to film the whole thing from memory, we're wearing a bathing suit, but this is the entrance to the smoke sauna. Duck on in here. Shut the door behind you. And this is it. Put some water on these rocks. Really get that steam going in here. Now we just sit and marinate, get nice and toasty, because in a few minutes. Now the air is so cold that even moving river water can freeze in a matter of minutes. I'm ready for my ice bath. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go, bro, let's go. It gets so warm in there so fast.
Yeah?
Like, I don't even feel cold right now.
Oh, you will in a second, my friend.
Fear doesn't exist. Fear is a mental thing.
Fired up for life! I'm gonna control this. It's actually quite therapeutic. Well, the muscles are gonna freeze up, so. Okay, come on out. Oh, nothing to it, baby. I've never felt so alive. I'm also very cold. You are screaming, you wanna just get the hell out. 15 seconds later, you calm down, your breathing slows, you look up at the sky, see the blue. The best way to start the day. You're probably watching that like, Eric, what are you doing? I cannot even tell you how invigorating it is to jump in ice cold water when it's -8, what is that in Celsius?
It's cold as is what it is.
It's very cold. This next activity on my list is arguably what this region of the world is best known for. The Northern Lights. And more specifically, unique hotels to view them. Simply put, the Northern Lights are caused by massive solar storms that rip through space, and by the time the solar storm reaches our planet, the Earth's magnetic field deflects the storms except in the polar regions, and the gases from these storms cause the aurora. They can only be seen under crystal clear skies and very cold conditions. We're on a sled on the way to our next room we're staying at. It's called a Northern Lights hut. You'll see in like a second, it's pretty cool. This evening we are staying in huts that have glass ceilings, so you can have a perfect view of the Northern Lights. This is the official tour of the Northern Light Hut cabin. You walk into this little cabin, there's a desk to the left, you walk in a bit more, you know, take off your coat, there's a bathroom to the right, you go straight back, there is a king-size bed. You turn off the lights, you lay back, you look up, and if you are lucky, you will see one of the most amazing phenomenons known to mankind, the Northern Lights. Oh. Good morning from northern Finland. What a crazy place to stay. Oh, I slept so well last night. Oh, it's now the next morning. After spending a night in the Northern Lights hut, would I recommend spending the night here? 100%. You walk out of your Northern Lights hut, you come in here, they have a full breakfast spread, everything you could ever want for a solid breakfast. You have your coffee, belly rubs. Oh. When I travel and I see a dog, I miss Bubba so much. If you don't know who Bubba is my old English bulldog.
So this is like the Bubba away from home.
These huts are more for the rustic-hearted, and if you're into something a bit more spacious, our final night in Finland, we stayed in the Northern Lights Suite at Leven Igloot. Here is a tour of our Northern Lights mansion.
You walk into the master bedroom and it's straight out of, I mean, how would you describe this? Finland's very close to Mother Russia. I'm half Russian. This is what you'd call Russian luxury. It is decked out in gold. There's little studded diamonds in the chandelier. Everything is gold. The bed, the mirror, the windows, the chairs. The bathroom has a rocket ship in it.
What?
Yeah, the shower.
I haven't been in the bathroom. It does it.
You shut this and you're in the portal. So we're gonna save this room for tomorrow when the sun is out, because this is the great room, and to really appreciate it, you have to see the view.
This honestly looks like a portal though. Like that, right now it looks like a portal to another dimension, but...
In the morning, you have the view of Lapland, and the ceiling has faux northern lights just in case they don't come out.
We aren't gonna cook in here, so I'm just gonna give you a quick flash of this kitchen. Very modern, stainless steel coffee maker. I mean, if you lived here, it'd be a pretty nice kitchen, but we're only here for one night. You walk into this room, and this is when it really smacks into that Nordic rustic vibe. You have the pull-out guest couch. Now this is, I would call this might even be the master bedroom as well, because I personally prefer this bedroom to the Russian gold luxury room. This is the cabin in the woods. There's a tree in the bathroom to rest your bum on, and there's actually a branch to hold if you have a really, you know, what Finnish mansion would not be complete without your own personal sauna. A place like this runs you about €1,000 a night, but honestly, sitting in a hot tub with 2 meters of snow behind you, looking up and seeing the northern lights, if you're lucky enough. Tonight, I mean, as you can see, it's kind of snowing, so tonight we might not see them, but you never know. The weather can change fast here. That's it for the trip to Finland. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Check out the rest of the Finland travel series. Make sure to leave a like, and we will see you in the next destination. I know I said at the end of Iceland, the next one would be warm, but I really think the next one will be warm. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.